going on, everybody? It looks a little different because we're in my house. It was the first time ever. We're in my house. This is me and Justin again. And we actually kidnapped and murdered and brought back to life Dalton. And he's here with us. And if he acts up, then we might have to kill him and bring him back again. But that's okay. As long as we bring him back, we won't get in trouble for it.
But he'll still be pleasured, and that's
especially
all that
him.
matters. Especially him.
Yeah, we'll pleasure him. That's actually how we bring him back. We keep him pleasured, and it keeps him alive. But yeah, we're back for.
We're good at it.
That's right. Yeah, if there's anything that we're good at, it's
pleasure and Dalton.
Keeping Dalton in a state of pleasure. Yeah. Yeah, we're back for episode 51.
51.
I'm traveling back in time again. I traveled back in time like 60 years from now, and then we recorded that one so we could give ourselves a week off.
Yeah, we had to let them know.
Yeah,
need a break every now and again.
Yep. No, this is the Eve. It's Christmas week Eve episode. Yeah, 1 week till party time. But we got a little party going today. We had a party going all day.
Yeah.
So I guess that'll lead to my first question. What did you do the past week, Justin?
I worked a whole lot. College graduation. Congratulations to all the graduates. Your life is over now.
Yeah, have fun, bitches.
For some of you, you'll make a lot of money, and for others of you, you'll regret going to college. And for the rest of you,
some of you might do.
You'll end up really just fine. You'll be fine. You'll just be fine and happy. That's where I'm at. You're fine and happy, using your degree to make no money, but you're happy. And then for the other of you, then you should probably go change your fire alarm.
Yeah.
Smoke detector's going off. I can hear it.
Yeah, that's right.
That was my Saturday, changing smoke detectors.
Yeah, the owners of this building need to spend their Saturday doing that as well, because
yes, they should.
It's just all throughout the hallway.
It's really funny.
You know what's funny is they actually came in and did it one day, and the beeping never stopped. I saw them doing it. I walked upstairs and I saw. I guess they only changed one, and that's all they had the batteries for.
But they used their TV remote and took those out.
Yeah. Well, judging from the people that I saw changing them, they probably have gone like deaf to it at this point in time, because I'm sure they hear it at home. No particular reason that I think that, but I'm sure they do.
Yeah. Just because.
Yeah, they definitely. Yeah, they're just from
piece it together, folks.
From talking to them and maybe seeing them, they seem like the
fire alarm sound guy, or smoke detector guys.
Yep.
But anyways, aside from that, it just worked a little bit. Hung out, took care of a sick baby. Thanks, Faith, for taking care of Layla even more. Watched wrestling, but we'll get into that.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't usually watch wrestling, but I watched some wrestling because it was an important match. And other than that, I just got off a lot. It was good.
That's true. Yeah.
I just everywhere I went, I was like, you know what? This is a good spot, and I decided to enjoy myself a little bit, and never left a spot dry, never left a spot spotless. So, that was my week, and now it's Wednesday, so still got a lot left and a lot of places to visit. I'm like Santa Claus, dropping loads in every house load I go. But, that's a week away, so I really got time for that stuff. What'd you do? How's work?
Dude, yeah, it's just been work. It's been,
work.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a pain in the ass. It's been more babysitting than it is work.
Oh yeah, you got a new guy, don't you?
We got new people, and our crew right now kind of sucks. But that is what it is, Control what I can control, I guess. But yeah, I just kind of shut my brain off. I just go completely brain neutral from the get-go, and then I spend 12 hours that way. And then by the time I get done, my brain's not tired, but my body is, because it's compensated for all the work my brain hasn't done. Because I gotta, if I think, then I'll just get angry. So I try to not do that.
Yeah, best not to be using that head today.
Yeah, I gotta be operating on the wavelength of everybody else in the building, so I just try to keep my brain shut off. Yeah, work was work. It was normal shit. And then I spent the weekend. The weekend doing extra work. I actually got. I don't know what kind of snow you guys got down there. It was bad here.
It ended up getting bad. We got 5 inches. What did you guys get? I figure you guys got like
6, 7, something like that.
Okay. Sidebar. Everybody at home's been saying, "Oh my gosh, we've gotten a lot of snow." 5 inches is a lot, ladies. Stop fucking complaining. And if you don't think so, then spend 5 minutes outside in 5 inches of snow, you cunt lickers.
Even less could be a lot, too.
Yeah, you know what? 5 inches is actually pretty big, I hear, for nowadays. Okay? We aren't all Olympians. Some of us are regular guys. And you should start appreciating everything that's given because it doesn't have to be. In sidebar. But... yeah, so that's pretty crazy. 6 to 7 inches. That's a good amount.
Yeah.
You should just
stay home.
yeah, you should just stay home.
Yeah.
That's a good amount, but that is a lot. That's actually it, especially
it's
for
a
up
fair
here.
amount. Yeah, and they just,
For this early in the year,
and it hit over the weekend, so they
In the winter.
just decided like we're just gonna leave the roads the way they are.
Mm.
Yeah, they said we don't, nobody in their right minds out in this stuff except for people who work Saturdays and Sundays like I did a little bit.
Yeah.
I got my Christmas shopping done. That was good.
Oh, nice.
Did some work.
Be productive then, real productive.
Yeah, and then today we went to bars.
Yeah, we did. We ate some good food, had a few drinks, went to a cigar. Well, I guess it's actually, I would just call it a cigar bar, because that's what it was. I was going to call it because it's not just a cigar place, it was actually a restaurant, but also a bar.
Yeah,
so,
it's a restaurant, a winery, and a cigar place.
yeah, so cigar bar for this one, for sure.
Yeah, it's a classy place in a not classy area.
Yep, I actually took a picture of it. It was very nice.
Some dude got shot and killed a couple streets over from there, in the past couple weeks. So
I have not been charged. We're good. Yep, Vinci's. Very nice.
That's right, yeah.
Yep. Shout out that place. Good little white wine there.
Yeah, that place kicks ass. Yeah, owner's bald, really cool dude.
Panera Bread has $1 soup bowls. If you go there right now at whatever time this is that you're watching it, you could probably get it. But if you're 1 second late, then you're going to have to pay full price. Probably with an extra entree.
Yeah. You might actually double your price.
You know what? I am. Right now, you just doubled your price.
He's gonna double your price.
I said, I literally told you had to do it. It's been more than a second. Double price.
Go in and tell them, I'm here to pay double price for this soup because Justin told me to, and they'll know what you're talking about.
It's a new promo we're doing with the Backroad Banter podcast.
Yeah.
They're really excited about this. So, as are we. You should be too, because all that money goes to the Wyatt and Justin Fund. One day we'll be visiting Europe for the New Year celebration. It will not be this year, but one day. That goes back to an early podcast episode when we talked about them giving us money to go to
That's
the Eiffel
right.
Tower.
Yeah, they still owe us $10 million, or I think whatever it was.
Yep, however much it was, we'll go there. We promise.
Or if anybody wins the Powerball tonight. Or if you win the Powerball tonight, then that means you've already won the Powerball Wednesday. And if you didn't, then you should try to win it tomorrow, which would be Saturday. So
Or
it's
just
on
give me
Friday.
the numbers and let me play. I want to
Yeah.
play, but my numbers are not lucky. Because I'll just pick something simple.
That's right.
Simple's not always good. Except in the bedroom, ladies.
You're giving a lot of advice to the ladies to start this one off.
I just got to let them know that, you know what? Holiday time's coming up and don't be expecting something special. You know what's funny, Dalton?
What's that?
The only person that watches this is my mother-in-law. Sorry, Regina.
Oh man,
That's too funny. Well, that's good. That sounds like a good week.
it was
that's real productive.
It was solid. It went by in a blur, and I feel like nothing happened. I feel like today was probably more eventful than any other day of my past week.
I've been very busy, but I just don't know with what. I finished most of my coloring book. I gotta do a bunch of writing because I gotta write my parent pages for the descriptions of what each looked like, or of what the inspiration for each page was.
Yeah.
Because it's an informative coloring book. I've only got like 4 pages done of 22, so I've got a bunch of essays basically to write. But made some progress on it. I'm happy. The draft looks good. There's only a few small changes that I need to make, but it printed well.
What do you mean by coloring book?
I mean that I am.
It's like a legit coloring book, yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'm making a picture, or I started making pictures, drawing pictures, and would. I got a lot of compliments on like 3 of them whenever I only did 3, and I was like, man, it'd be a cool marketing ploy would be to make a coloring book and then sell it to the college and then partner with them in the Barnes and Noble store. Oh, it's ironic, it's literally up. So these are only a few of them. So this is my cover. I drew the cover, and then this is me coloring it. So I colored the cover, obviously, after. That's the clock tower that you can tell. But so I'll just go in, and I just find scenes that I like around the college, and I'll go in and I'll draw them. And so I'm writing parent pages, but I've done 22 of them. This is the Goodwin Hall so far. It's the last one I've got to do. I've just got 60 more windows I got to finish, like 62, I think it is, and then I'll be done. But so I'm just making coloring pages, and then so it's a dual coloring book. So on this page is going to be all informative. It's going to say like Goodwin Hall, and then it's going to have all the information and just fun facts about it for people to read. And then on this page is coloring page, and the reason why I have it laid out this way is because whenever you're turning pages, a page that you'll cover on will only be on back facing will only be words. So you'll never actually color on the same page. So your coloring pages will never be ruined.
They won't like bleed through and shit.
If you use markers or anything, that's more wet.
We need to take a day, 1 week, and dig out. I guess we can't do all of, but we could do some of your old classic art.
Oh, that would be sick.
I think would be good to showcase.
I'm just doing all random ones and just anything that's of the college. I did the football field, the basketball field, PV. I've done everything. I've got 23 of them that I've done. So it's a 44-page coloring book because the way that it facing pages. That's just the way it lays out. But it's only 22 wide. This is the alumni house that this was going to be my cover. It's the only reason it colored. But actually, I might be able to. Yeah, so anyways, you just go in and. So that's what it looked like whenever I was just drawing it.
Okay.
And then I would go in later and color and stuff. But yeah, so a legitimate coloring book within its sense. It's just more of an informative one so that I can appeal to kids, the current college students who are experiencing it now, and then alumni as well. Because my dedication is pretty much written out and formulated to like everybody experiences stuff, though our times are different and the time periods are different. The hopes are that when you look through this coloring book and you see these pages, memories flash back to your times around this period. And it's just a way to kind of connect the old generations to the current generation and just keep us all relevant within it too. Because as lame as Glenville is, I wasn't into it as I was a student. Now that I'm not as a student, I'm like, I got a little more pride there, and I see the people that do. So I just think it's a cool way to add on to it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Who knows?
You need to make an adult coloring book.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be funny as hell.
Like fucking on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking quite that adult, but yeah, it would.
Why not?
That's a good idea.
I don't know. Though.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
That is a solid one. Oh man.
I can see it out there right in the middle.
That would be really.
That took me a minute.
I mean, I'm not. If you were to see my Sumor Sports Complex one, it's literally a picture taken at the 50-yard line, like the part of the G is in it, and then it's just looking at the building that says IL Morris Stadium. So it would be funny to just drop them in right in the center and then have that out there. It's funny. We'll see. Hopefully I'm hoping in the next 3 weeks I'll have it finished and out to print. So we'll see. If so, then I'll show you all the draft whenever I get some printing copies up.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And then if they actually start selling it, I'll send you guys the link so that I can make money. You guys too, if you heard that. And if not, then why are you listening? That's weird. Okay, back to the podcast
Yeah.
and regular conversations. Sorry, people, we got into it deep there. Sometimes that happens with those 4 to 5 inches of snow. It gets in real deep.
Yeah. Especially when Dalton's here. Hey, what are you laughing at? That's a lot.
That's a lot,
All right.
okay? That's all I heard around town. We can't go to school. You see all the snow out there? You weren't saying that last night. Ugh. And I'm white, so I got a lot of snow around me. So.
I don't quite have this full 4 to 5 inches that they're talking about, but that's okay.
Don't have to. It's a blizzard coming in, okay?
Oh,
You won't make noise.
That's okay. This is going to be a free balling one, a freelance one.
yeah, it's holiday season. We can't take anything seriously now. We're too far in. That's for the beginning of the year. We gotta lock in.
Can't be
in
controlling
January.
this.
Right
No.
now, right now we're just
This is nonsense, man.
pushing through. Yeah, it's a bunch of horse shit, but the good kind.
Well, let's move into some more. We can talk. Let's talk football. That's real stuff. Everybody, Philip Rivers. Me and I talked about it a bit. Philip Rivers came back. He's back for the year. He's old.
He's built like me nowadays,
He's
bro.
smart.
He gained crazy amount of weight. Still playing professional football. Hats
That's
off
just
to
what
him.
happens when you're a high school football coach.
Oh, that's right.
He's-
Actually,
he
yeah.
signed that contract and he automatically gained 40 pounds in his gut.
Yeah.
Just nothing against high school football coaches. You're supposed to have it. That's the only thing that makes you high caliber.
Yeah, you know what? The only coach that I ever had that like didn't have a couple extra pounds, I didn't respect him.
Yep.
So yeah, I
Same.
think you gotta. And I don't think that's why, but it's just. But now it is. Now it is why.
Yep.
I think I didn't respect him because his mom packed his lunches and he was like a 30-year-old man.
You see how much respect he has? He's not mentioning him. You see how much respect I have? His name's Jason Cunningham.
That's right. Yeah. 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 We're not saying anything wrong because all this shit's true.
Absolutely, Mr. Wiener. We got you.
I remember seeing him at the premiere of Avengers Endgame, and it blew my fucking mind. I was in Buchanan.
He is such a kid. Man, I can't. Well, it's funny because we were adults watching it too, but like, that's such a kid. This
Yeah.
dude was 30 plus when he was teaching us and also messing around with a high school senior.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and his mom was packing his lunches.
And his mom packed. But I'm going to be honest, now as an adult, go on, Jason.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah, I
that's.
was a little bit jealous.
Yeah,
I
now
gotta-
as an adult, that's the best thing in the world. If you just.
Next time we get 2 seniors.
Dude. Okay, Dalton's mindset's in the right place. We're just thinking about our lunch throughout the day. I don't even eat lunch, but I like the freaking thought. 2 sandwiches, yeah. 2 sandwiches. 2 sandwiches sound better than 1.
Oh man,
That's too funny. But anyways,
fuck that guy, dude.
Philip Rivers back. We don't like that football coach. The Steelers won. Hoorah! You are.
Yeah, they could
That.
have gone without giving DK that touchdown. He could have not got that. I'd have been fine. I got fucked.
Yeah, that's what, you know, it's funny is though, like, whenever the Steelers win, I never do good in like, it's either the Steelers win or I suck in fantasy. I very rarely get both. I did a few times this year. I had, like, 3 weeks where we both got wins, but it's usually how it goes. And they blew them out this week, and I lost hard this week.
Yeah, I lost so bad that I lost soft. I didn't even have it in me to lose hard at that
Yeah,
point.
no blood flowing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the toilet bowl in one league and
Spent all my inches on the snow.
sitting pretty in the other league. I'm about 3 inches from the top. 3rd place. That's what that means. If someone wants to lend me a few, I could reach it.
Someone wants to lend me a few. Yeah, that'd be nuts if that's how that worked.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, depending on which way you...
Which way you pull.
Luchasaurus.
Dude, that guy's big as fuck. He's huge. He looks stupid.
His traps are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Man, okay, you guys can't see the TV right now, but we're watching Big Black Hawks 3. And It is ruining us.
Yeah.
2 masked men just
Yeah.
came out. I think they're the vigilantes in this one. They're called Bodaroo. Bodaroo-dee-doo.
Those cholos.
Dos Cholos.
Oh shit!
Oh shit is what they're called.
Imagine that getting jumped by a black guy.
That doesn't happen in real life, and neither does... Why did that guy just spin around like he was wearing a tutu?
I don't know. He was doing that the whole way down.
These guys are really well fit, but they're definitely fake. He said go. He said go.
Get the fuck out of here.
They're just jumping around and playing around. I wish... See, I would have to have a mask if I was a professional wrestler, because there's no way I would be able to, on my face, sell everything whenever I first started out. Like, I would have to hide my face.
I tell you what, that was impressive that he dove through the ropes, hit him, like trucked him, but then landed on his feet.
Yeah. I would fuck myself up so bad.
Oh, yeah.
I can barely walk down the stairs without fucking myself up, dude. I'll find a way.
Wednesday night AEW wrestling. There's no place to be.
What did it used to be?
What did AEW used to be?
No, Wednesday night wrestling. What?
I don't think.
I don't think
there
there ever
recall,
was.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I always
Well, there
remember
was-
Monday.
There was Raw, SmackDown, and what else was there?
They did ECW on Tuesdays.
Raw was Mondays. SmackDown was Thursdays.
SmackDown was like every day of the week but Wednesday. It was like they swapped it around a lot.
Did they?
Like they did it on Friday for a long time, and they did it on Tuesday for a little bit, and then I think they went back to Friday, and they did it on Thursday. Yeah, they did it.
I remember whenever they switched to just the week stuff, they realized like nobody wants to watch this shit on the weekends. So they
Yeah.
started playing it during the week in between, and it kicked. So that's what's funny is, man, I thought SmackDown was only on Thursdays.
No, they flip flopped it around a lot. I think because I think they used to like pre-tape it on Tuesdays, and then they'd air it Fridays, and then it started coming out on Tuesdays because they started doing it live.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
At least. Okay.
And now I think they do it Fridays and it's live. Actually, I don't think that. I know that because I've been to 2 of them. Yeah, they do it Friday live. Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh goodness.
Yeah, man. But how do you feel about the Steelers? Do you think we're gonna have another 9-8 season? We were talking football a second ago before we got distracted by all this buffoonery.
Yeah, there's a whole lot going on. I do. I think that's best. What are we at now?
8-6.
Oh, okay. So that's literally
And we
worst
got
case
we got
scenario.
Detroit. You rounded them off before we started. Dalton. It was Detroit, Baltimore, and Cleveland again. Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll
Yep,
beat
actually opposite
Cleveland.
order.
So we'll beat Cleveland, and then
Cleveland,
we'll lose
and
those
then
other
we
2 games.
end with
Should,
Baltimore.
but Schroeder, I mean, he's kind of,
He's doing good.
yeah, he's putting up some numbers.
No, he shit the bed against the Bears.
Did he?
I don't know if he did, but I mean everybody did. They lost like 31-3. They had the shit kicked out of them because I had the Bears defense and they scored me like 18 points.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which the Bears are actually good this year, so I'll give him that. But
Still crazy to score
Yeah.
that many points.
Yeah.
Like a defense in fantasy to score that many points. That's fucking insane.
yeah, like I think we can handle the Browns, but the Lions and the Ravens that's a
were
different
not.
story. Yeah.
Not with the Ravens being back to like 90% their full roster. Or not. The Ravens were hurt when we played them earlier.
Yeah, I think we played them without Lamar.
Yep.
Lamar hasn't I don't know what his stats look like his normal stats that actually matter. But I know fantasy football wise, as a guy that has him in one of my leagues, he is not. I don't want to say he's been bad because he's not been bad, but he's not been Lamar this
He's
year.
been hurt a lot too.
Yeah.
I think that's what sucks. And then whenever he has been played, they haven't even played him at all the full games that he's been in. I don't think. I think they've still traded him out with their backup, like switched him out periodically.
Yeah.
Which I guess if you still see him as being your future and having a future, why jeopardize it on a season that's over?
Yeah, well,
I
I mean, their season's not really over though. Like we have the worst division in football. Like they got a chance. Pretty much everybody in that division, but the Browns, has a chance. I think.
Well, then never mind that.
Yeah, like they could. They could definitely win the division if we fuck around, and the Steelers are really good at doing that. That's like their favorite thing to do. Okay, so the Bengals and Browns are both eliminated, but the Ravens are just a game behind us. They really just have to beat us. They have to beat us. I'm pretty sure the Lions are going to beat us.
The Lions will beat us for sure.
The Lions are so good.
Dude.
Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah, that's why the Lions will beat us, is because the best part of their team is their run game, and that is what we are absolutely the worst at stopping. We can't stop an average run game. When you give us a good one, we're fucked.
Even David Montgomery is good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is not a single part of their offensive that's, like, shitty.
And then you back it up with a good defense.
Yeah, when they're healthy, they have problems getting hurt. But yeah, them at 8. This is how bad our division is. The Detroit Lions at 8-6 are third place in their division, so they might not even make the fucking playoffs. Meanwhile, we're 8-6 leading ours. The worst division, or no, we're not the worst division leader in football. The NFC South, Tampa Bay and Carolina are tied at 7-7 for first.
Fucking 50% first.
And then you got the NFC West, who has 3 double-digit win teams already. Football's
back to
weird
the
this year.
Steelers. The Steelers are screwed. I think that we are going to finish 9-8. Mike Tomlin will keep his record.
Yeah, and then unfortunately keep his job, and we'll get stuck with another year of fucking mediocrity next year. We'll go 9-8 again until he dies or leaves on his own accord.
I fully agree with you. Ryan Clark had said something. He's the only person that said something that's made me change my mind. Or my attitude, not my mind. My attitude towards Mike Tomlin. And it was the acknowledgement of there are so many other issues than the coach. And there are a lot of other people to be able to take blame and should take blame. But because he's the head coach and has been the head coach, he's currently facing that blame.
Yeah.
And he brought up the years of 2015 through 2018, whenever the Steelers were still really good.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he never got shit then or really got the credit, but it's acknowledging that's because there were so many facets to it. But now that they're doing shit and they've been consistently doing bad, he's catching all the blame. And I think that he still needs to be blamed, and he needs to accept the blame for what it is. I think he still needs to leave. But I kind of understand what he's saying in the sense of there are so many evolving pieces that us as fans don't understand that, you know what, on a 53-man roster in the NFL with 12 different plus coaches, maybe it really, Yeah. I can understand what he's saying in terms of it's not just him, and we need to start seeing where else that could be.
Yeah.
But
I know I could tell you where it is right off the bat. Or at least one of the main problems is the front office, who thinks it's all right to sign a bunch of 30-plus-year-old guys to start on our defense. A bunch of guys that are going to be on their way out in the next 2 to 3 years. They're already not who they used to be. And then whenever they all retire, what do we have left?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We're going to be flat out bad. We're going to be mediocre until all of these guys start to fall off, and then we're going to be fucking miserably bad. Unless we just keep signing more guys that are on the back end of their career and just keep up this mediocrity cycle that we've been in for, 15 years now? 15, 16 years, yeah.
Well, I like that you said defense there. I think that follows through to the offense as well, because you get that from quarterbacks to just random wide receivers or just random linemen and stuff, and it's nothing against them. It's just...
Yeah, just signing Aaron Rodgers and all his boys.
There's no... Yeah, it just goes down to the point of... That's cool for, I guess, the culture of football. It's not good for the culture of the Pittsburgh Steelers, though.
No.
And it's definitely not good for anything within the organization, because then you're just doubting why you're a fan and why I'm continuing to root for a team that doesn't seem to give a shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. They kind of act like the Pirates in a sense that, they're just fine with what they got.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it is. They're like, shoot, did you see that? We went 9-8 again.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, look at us. We got that money. Playoff money? First round, baby. Let's go. Cash that check. That's all they're looking for, is just the easy whatever's consistent. It's the same issue that is brought up with NASCAR. Like, as long as the money's coming through from the TV and through your ads and revenues and stuff,
Yeah.
you don't give a shit what the fans are doing because you don't need their money anymore. You don't need their interest as much as, well, you don't think you do until you realize you do.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where the sports are at now.
Yeah, it's a rough state of affairs because it's like not as bad as it could be, but it's bad enough to where it's fucking annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. As a fan, it's not good. Yeah. So that's my point. Yeah, football's football. We're all throwing touchdowns and kicking interceptions. And if you're doing anything in between, then that's not football.
That's right.
Yep.
Unless it is.
And if
Unless you're in Europe and you're playing a completely different game, then it's football. But it's not football here. It's soccer here.
Nope.
Unless you're playing basketball, then it's basketball everywhere.
So go and try something out. That's our entire point of this whole thing. We're just wanting to inspire.
Yeah.
And if it hasn't inspired you, then keep trying.
Why are those the only sports whose names change from country to country? Football and soccer.
I think it's because
Basketball's basketball everywhere.
I think soccer's only soccer here.
I think it is in Australia too.
And that's actually surprising because it's English. It's ruled by the King of England, technically, like they have a ruler. So that's really weird.
Yeah, they have
their
Australian
prime
football.
They just have their prime minister. That's really surprising. Then I don't know.
Trump was actually talking about how we should change it to football instead of soccer.
We should. I don't understand why we have, like, as a kid, I was like, nah, fuck that, soccer. Now I don't understand. Why the fuck do we have to be the one country to do this stuff and just to be different? We're not special.
That's what he was saying, too. It was at the FIFA World Cup thing, because he had to draw a team out the other day. And
I saw that he drew the U.S.
Yeah.
What's that mean? To play here?
No, I think it was like kind of making their
like order picks.
No, almost like a region, kind of like that would be.
Oh, like they're like kind of like their schedule,
Yeah.
so to speak. Like the
that's
people
gonna be
that
their starting.
the
bracket.
people that are in their group. Yeah, okay, I know what you mean. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's funny then.
But he was like, "Yeah, why are we the only ones calling it soccer?" He's like, "Everyone else calls it football." He's like, "Why can't we?"
That doesn't make sense to me. Like as an adult,
yeah.
it's not something, and it's not something that's confusing either because it's not even close to the same. Not even like nothing.
Now, what would we call football if it wasn't football, like American football?
Soccer.
That'd be sweet if we just traded names.
Concussion protocol?
Yeah. Just brain damage. That's all they just need to call it.
Smear the queer.
Yeah,
Well,
B.
what
John
it was
Robinson
before
gotten some shit about that.
2002.
Did you see B. John Robinson gotten some shit about that?
Yeah.
He called it that on, like, he said that on the broadcast.
Dude, when we were in elementary school and I was playing basketball with Mary Jo, like Mary Jo, Bryce's mom was the coach, in 4th and 5th and 6th grade, that's all she would say. She'd be like, because she grew up with my dad and they were like best friends, and she was like, "You Emerson boys can run faster than that. Your dad used to run faster when we play Smear the Queer. You smear the queer faster than that, and not you be smear." I can just picture just that old head. She just Smear the Queer only came from it's the only first iteration of, and it came from a woman that I've ever heard. And then Pam Starsick said it, and then I heard it a bunch from my dad. But it's really
I
ironic.
heard it a bunch from my dad. Wasn't even talking about the game.
Never said
He was
smear.
he was just driving.
Never said smear though. You just said queer.
Look.
Sometimes he used a different word.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Okay. Oh, dude. little bit of everywhere and a whole lot of nowhere.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
about where I'm sitting right now. We've got a whole lot coming up. No, we don't. So,
That's true. We just got Christmas party.
yep, we just got a Christmas party celebration. Special hat. We got the roadies. We got some other things. But right now, we're going to talk about dream houses.
That's right.
What do you want to throw into your dream house? You win the lottery. You're able to choose whatever you want. What are you building in your house? What are you going to have in it? What's the size? If you could just have it like a Narnia closet, what's it going to be?
That's a good question, dude.
I would start with a door, 4 walls.
Yeah, I think we should do floor first.
I was going to
Or
use
maybe the
ground, but that
foundation.
makes
You should do the
sense.
foundation, then the floor first.
All right, we should build a house.
Yeah, we should. That's a good start. We should build a house.
You gotta find land.
No, fuck that. We'll just make it in the air.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Trust me.
we,
I've seen
if we win the lottery, we can just build an air house.
I
Who's
played
gonna stop
Minecraft
us?
enough. I know how to do this.
Yeah, that's right. We just need a bunch of blocks. We could Minecraft style build the house and just be straight square.
I'm gonna be honest. My nephew's kind of a
Carpenter?
Minecraft architect.
Oh.
He could easily do it. 5 years old, plenty of experience. I think he's got it.
He might.
If he doesn't, then we've got it.
Okay, but the first thing I'd put in this thing, I'd put a full size football field, the European kind, not the American kind, and then I would put an American one right next to it. It's funny because they're the same size field, but I would still want to.
Yeah, you want the paint different. You don't
I
want to
do.
have to repaint it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want it made of turf, both of them, so just like if I make one wrong move, I can just fucking destroy my Achilles.
I understand that, but what you need to do is you actually need to have the turf on the football field going north to south, and on the other football field south to north, so that they're actually facing opposite. So it's another indication of like, you know which field you're on when you step on the grass.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, and then on one of those fields, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to put a basketball court there.
That would be pretty good in between.
Yeah.
That one right there, I would not make out of turf.
It would really, really throw a curveball into the game. And then if I wanted anybody to throw curveballs, I can put a baseball field there too.
I would do that on the inside of the football field.
Yeah. Smack in the middle, most inconvenient part of it, not even in the corner like they used to do in Oakland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50-yard lines right where.
That's where home
Right
plate
where,
is.
yeah, that's where I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking pitcher mound on 50-yard line.
And what runs over is just going to go into like the street. I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
street.
to make sure I'm next to a street for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you building a street inside your house?
I'll put the street inside the house. Yeah.
Guys, this is getting pretty elaborate. This is a big lottery win right now. I'm gonna be
I got a
honest.
killer fucking house going on right now.
The state road is not liking all these regulations they're gonna have to go by for this building. I can promise you that.
My house just sounds like whenever you first start playing Minecraft, you don't exactly know how to play yet, and you're just putting shit everywhere.
Everything that you have ever seen in your life is put in. Where's the McDonald's go?
Oh man.
I built a Minecraft McDonald's in the sky. That's why I said that. Whenever I used to build Minecraft, I love Minecraft.
I never played much Minecraft. I wish I did. What's? I'll give another one in a minute. We'll alternate on this. What would you put in your house here? My first answers were a bit jokes. I'll have real answers for the next one. Actually, I do want one football field inside of my house. That's real. So I'll stick with that pick.
So part of my basement is just going to be the entertainment. So it's going to be set up with like the movies and my memorabilia and stuff. So it'll just be for your games and your games and TV and stuff. It'll have a nice surround system in it. It'll look nice. But that and a bar, those are two main beginner things. So
Yeah.
entertainment space and then like an adult entertainment space. And that bar isn't like an alcoholic bar specifically, but literally just a bar that is there for just attending and serving and just being around, whether it be with kids stuff too, you know. A nice, chill, cool place. It's right in the basement. That's the starter basement. It's not the end of my basement. My basement's big. I've got a good contractor.
Yeah. You got the lottery. You got a unlimited supply of money until you run out.
I got this guy named
Go to hell.
Dalton. He can do pretty good work.
Yeah. You better get to brainstorming, Dalton, to see how you're going to do this whenever we win the lottery this weekend.
Yep, I'm already drawing up plans, so you better get started.
I'm not even going to draw them up. I'm just going to tell you how to do it, and if you fuck it up, then I'm not paying you. You have to start from scratch.
I'm going to be honest. If you can't work from this, then you're screwed. That's a pretty
plans.
I said, I'm going to draw you up my plans.
I'm going to make sure this makes it in. Hold on. There we go. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's the house, Dalton's. I want details.
Yeah, you better fucking get every inch of that thing right. All five of them. That's a lot of space to work with.
Yeah, trust me, more than you need, but
more than anybody.
More than anybody needs.
Yeah.
Trust me. That's yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Wait.
plenty satisfactory amount of
Yeah.
length of space.
I've never been disappointed, nor have I heard disappointment, and I don't have 5 square inches of house to be working with, so you know,
It's a lot.
it's a lot.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
more than
It's just a
anybody
lot.
needs.
Coming from our contractor, we have a contractor on site today because we knew we'd be playing in some pretty big builds. But don't worry, he's used to building with big things, so we'll work from there and see what we get. So I got I got part of my basement laid out, nice entertainment and bar system. What are you throwing in there?
See, like a gym, but I'm not like rinky dink in this gym. Like it's full, and you know I'm keeping my turf football field, but I want this gym to also have a turf section. I'm just turfing the fuck out of this thing. I want people to get hurt in it, specifically me. But no, for real, a gym, just fucking like.
Jim Gissy, you want a
Yeah.
Jim Gaffigan, you
Yeah.
want a Jim from Halper? What gym do you want? We got all kinds of gyms on stock.
No, but I want like 6 squat racks in there, even though I'm only one person. I just have.
You need to stare at 5 while you squat.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Put different weights on each of them.
That's exactly what it is.
One's got 25s on it.
Yeah, you just move from each one. That's when you know.
I want this thing to be so silly that people come in and like I don't want them to ask me how I did it. I want them to ask why, and I'll be like, just cause I felt like it. I could. I had all 5 inches to work with here. It's more than enough.
There's more than enough, people. What do you
Yeah.
expect? Oh, that's
No, I
great.
do want a gym, a full squat racks. Well, we're not going to go 6. We will go 3 because I don't want to always change the level of my shit depending on whether I'm squatting or benching or whatever. So I do
Yeah.
want 3. I want 3 so I can do my exercise, but I can do it lazy without going through the extra steps of moving all my shit without lifting it.
That
It's just
makes
going to
sense.
stay there. I'm never going to rack a weight. Like, no, sorry, coach. I'm going to make Coach Haley sick to his stomach, but like, no, I don't rack my weights. This is my house, brother. My lottery money paid for this. Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
You will not get no weights racked in this household.
I'll actually yell at people for racking weights.
Please
if
do
somebody
not.
if somebody ever like tries to use the gym and they rack my weights, what the fuck are you doing?
We'll put up signs that say, "Please do not rack weights."
Please do not rack the weights. Yeah, when you're done with them, if you need to change them out, just throw them on the ground and then you can pick them back up.
You know what? Redoing it. No. Every time that somebody uses the weights, throw them away.
Yes, I need an unlimited supply of weights. I need a loading bay with a 53-foot trailer backed up to it. It's just full of weights, and the floor's falling out of the motherfucker because it's way too heavy.
I'm just picturing people walking out with 45s and dumping them in the dumpster.
I will need another bay door with a dumpster next to it so they can throw away the weights after they use them. Disposable weights. That's a business we need to get into. Disposable weights.
Well, a gym is nice. I also want a gym. I'm not going to talk about it because he just did. Mine's going to be super basic.
Mine's perfect. Yeah.
An average person gym. Think about it, about your standard hotel gym. Multiply it by 5. That's what I want.
That's actually like a really good, reasonable gym. Because standard hotel gyms are like, you wish they were a little more,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not awful.
They're
like,
not. No.
They're not the worst thing in the world. Unless you're like actually, training to be an athlete or something, they might be a little subpar. But for a normal person, they're fine.
They're fine. Yeah.
But yeah, if you got the money to
spruce it up, like just
Yeah.
make it excess, and that's all I'm wanting. So that would definitely be thrown in there. Number 2, just because I can do it, 5.5 bathrooms.
nice.
Yep, 5.5 bathrooms in this household.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be very excited. There's gonna be a bathroom everywhere I look. Everywhere you need to pee, you can, and then you should go to the bathroom.
Yeah, we'll have a paper closet specifically for taking pisses in.
Only when the bell rings, though. Only when the bell rings.
Nobody's gonna know that one, but that's fine. We're not gonna share that one for a while.
No, that's a private conversation.
Yeah, that one's funny as fuck.
Memories from the vault. So a lot of bathrooms. I want bathrooms and bedrooms for spaces. I'd be a little excess. I'd be a lot excess.
Yeah.
I'd be a lot excess, actually.
I would want. This is about the most serious answer that I've given so far, but I would legitimately want a movie theater.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like I want the screen full size. You don't have to have that many fucking seats. You
Yeah.
don't have to have a full movie theater style seats. Get enough, get more than you're gonna need, but
Faith's stepsister
Yeah.
Morgan has a movie theater in her house.
Really?
She has a gym too. She has her
that's awesome.
house is literally what we would want, bar and everything. It's insane. She has a lot of money, but her movie theater has 12 seats, and they're legitimate seats. And the screen size is probably about from the end of your TV over to your TV. Like it's the perfect size for a
Yeah.
single room. Or end of your
I was like, whoa, she's got a fucking TV size TV. That's sweet.
end of your fridge to the end
Yeah.
of your wall.
Okay.
So it's the entire size of the room.
Yeah, that's
Projector
not bad.
size. Yeah, it's really when you get in, you're like, okay, that's insane. That's
Yeah.
perfect size. Not overwhelming
Yeah.
like what you would get, but you need overwhelming because you already have a basketball court on top of a soccer field inside of a football field and
That's
baseball stadium.
right.
So why the fuck not get a full size movie theater, man? Are you sure you're not living in a mall?
I might be. You know what? I'll just put them all in the house. That's a good idea. Let's just get them all and put it in the
Journeys, Claire's. We want Auntie Anne's pretzels.
The
Old
employees are
Navy.
never allowed to leave, and they don't get paid. I think there's a word for that, but we're not going to use it.
Indentured servants.
Right.
Don't worry, you get to eat Auntie Anne's for free. That's a pretty.
That
good
is
deal.
true.
It's a pretty good deal, dude. Take Auntie Anne's. I outside of the house, I went to just on the outside. No, you know what? Inside. Putting green.
Putting green's a good one.
I can't do anything chipping wise, but I want a putting green. You know what? I can. Beside the putting green.
Golf simulator.
I want a simulator. That's what I was just saying. Right beside the putting green, I want a 9-hole putting green. You walk to the edge of the room, and it's a full simulator, full golf simulator.
Almost not like exact setup how they got it, but that indoor golf league that they have now. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Oh, that
How
would be
that green
sick.
moves. If you
And
could have that beside your golf
They
simulator.
rotate out the grass depending on the tee shot that you're at, so
Oh, really?
it changes. It's a 3 setting. It literally is a triangle, and it changes from the tee height from whenever, or the grass height from when you're teeing off to rough to all of them. It literally rotate. So this is the triangle. It literally just goes, and it's so cool. Instantly,
That is
just
pretty
rotates for each one. So you just put your ball down. Very very cool. Yeah. So an indoor golf golf stuff.
I would want a legit racing simulator too. The
Oh,
ones,
yeah.
the ones that actual NASCAR drivers use.
Yeah.
That'd be fun as fuck.
A game room would be sick. That would be awesome.
Yeah, you could have a game room, but instead of regular video games, it's just a bunch of really high-end simulators.
Legitimate golf games. Yeah.
We'll make a football one where if you get hit too hard, you actually get brain damage.
That'd be a pretty good game.
Yeah,
honestly.
and then it's so realistic that if you're successful enough, you get a whole bunch of DUIs and start beating up your wife.
That sounds like pro status to me. Wow.
Yeah, you can live the full NFL experience that way.
Heck yeah. As long as I get assigned a few cards, I think I'd take that deal.
There you go.
Minus some of the repercussions and, possible actions I would have to partake in. I think I could get through with that.
No, the simulators for real would kick ass. That would be awesome. Like a
Mhm.
real golf simulator. I definitely agree with you there. And then like a legit racing simulator
sim.
would kick ass.
Yeah, that would be legit. That would be so much fun.
Which you can get like pretty close to that. Just like if you have Gran Turismo and a steering wheel controller and a VR because it's VR compatible. That game that I have
that's
is
cool.
VR compatible. So like whenever in the future when I have some spare money, I'm getting the PlayStation VR and I'm getting the steering wheel controller.
I just need the steering wheel controller because my brother has the PlayStation VR.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so here in a couple of weeks when I get the PlayStation 5, I could... That's awesome. Heck yeah. It's all kinds of little fun stuff. Man, that one's hard. I want a cat room. I want a room for my cats.
A cat room would actually be pretty cool.
Okay.
I'm surprised it's something my mom hasn't already done.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of turned the living room into the cat room, I guess.
She has,
Yeah.
very much so.
She has TV on for them. They watch Tom and Jerry and then just birds.
That's fuck. It's a good cat mom, everybody.
Yeah. She just sits there and scrolls on TikTok, and then there's just fucking birds on the TV. The cats don't even pay attention at this point. They're like teenagers. They don't want to watch that shit.
That's how you take care of your cats. Holy cow.
Ollie just goes and watches the real birds because he's an old man now. So like he's had it with these kids and their goddamn TV.
Yeah, can't be doing these electronics. Nah. Taking up all their minds all the time.
So he just goes and watches like the real birds and bitches at them a little bit. Goes back inside. I'm trying to think of another thing I want in my lottery house.
It's really hard. I should have really thought about this beforehand.
I thought it would be easy just to like round off a bunch of things, and I'm like, no, if I'm trying to be serious, like what would I actually want?
What do I want? Oh, it's really hard to tell. Want a nice gazebo.
That would be good. I want like a big one. Is a big gazebo still a gazebo, or does it then become something else? It
Yep.
doesn't have a different name.
Gazebo is just an outside cover. I think
Okay.
it has to do with the design itself, with it being
Ah.
covered and having a porch or sitting area inside. They don't always have to have a swing, but
What about a house-sized gazebo? Not the size of the lottery house, but the size of the average house. So you got this giant lottery house that we made, and then like just a gazebo that's the size of like my mom's house, width-wise.
I think that still is a gazebo. But like,
That'd be pretty cool.
that's a
Like we should
big-
look into that. That'd be a big
It'd
motherfucker.
be a big freaking. It'd just be like a dining hall.
Yeah.
It'd just be an open.
It's an outdoor
Outdoor
dining
dining
area.
hall, yeah.
Oh
That's a
shit.
thing, yeah.
No, but a gazebo's a good one. A gazebo's a damn good one.
Gotta have that nice relaxed stuff. Your gazebo, nice little pond, or just something or just wood, something just peaceful. To be able to sit out, relax, a little bit away from shit.
I'd want like a full shooting range.
Yeah,
Full shooting range would be good.
yeah.
That wouldn't be that hard to do. You just have to have
Yeah.
space.
That and my pond,
Space and targets.
Yep. I see you covered the movie theater's a good one. I'm trying to think of like the $500,000+ houses that I've been in, plus all the retarded shit that I've seen. And honestly, it's just like the rooms and the stuff that you have are more elaborate, but they're still just the basics. So like, once you have a nice house, obviously your kitchen's gonna be nice and this
Yeah.
and that. So added on, like an outdoor kitchen though, like something that's got like a full grill, a full oven and stuff, but it's patio covered and I think that would be nice.
That would kick ass. Oh man, what else do I want here?
Do you want any? Do you like fish? I want a fish tank.
That would be cool.
I think a cool big fish tank would be nice.
Like a big hog of a fish tank. though.
Yes.
Like not just a normal big fish tank, but like an unreasonably.
Yeah,
big
not a
fish tank.
50-gallon, like a 150-gallon
Yeah.
fish tank.
Yeah, and I would also need somebody to clean it because I'm not doing that shit. That seems like a hassle. That seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't have the time to. I'm trying to run a business here.
Get a self-cleaning fish tank. Are those real? I think those are real, aren't they?
Probably.
Like to an extent. Like of course, every once in a while you'd have to do something to it, but
I would say that they fully are, only because we have one, like our litter box is a self-cleaning litter box.
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't you have the other stuff? I mean, your filters already do so much, so really if you just had something.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, because also fish filter themselves to an extent. Some fish actually eat and filter. So.
Pet fish are such bitches, dude. There's so many fish that just like raw dog it out in the wild and just survive. And even some of them don't. Some of them get eaten and die and shit. But like, yeah, indoor fish are such pansy asses.
Yeah,
So coddled.
Well, I used to think that too, but it turns out that it's mainly because they're literally deficient in everything, because a lot of times they're extremely crossbred or interbred to the extent to where they don't have an quality of life. It's just live long enough to sell you guys.
Yeah, and I guess it's also like it'd be also like domesticating cats. Like they just become pussies over a certain amount of time.
Yeah, you develop the personality of like, oh, you're feeding me every day and I have to do nothing?
Yeah.
Thank goodness. This is, like, that's how it is for Tony. That's why Tony will just meow. Even though he has food in his bowl, he'll meow at night so that I go and fill it up some so he knows, like, okay, now I can eat. Because he's just used to, this is the routine of feeding. I don't have to go and...
He just sits down and bitches.
Yeah, he just complains. It's
just fucking bitches and moans.
I swear, awesome. He turns from Tony to Tommy really quickly, and he frustrates me. Tommy's my fat bastard. Tony's my fat cat. But yeah, so this dream house, nice garage, all that horse blah blah, nice, legitimate, for real, a nice basketball court. So I like basketball.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Basketball/pickleball court would be fun.
I'm just now realizing this just sounds like the compound. That's all the lottery house is. Just the
it's
compound,
just the space to be, dude. But that's the thing. That's how it looked. Like, if you were to ask me whenever I was younger, dude, I would have pulled out the most, like, MTV freaking house that you could have thought of. Like, welcome to my crib's house. But now it's just like, dude, I just want the things that make me happy, and it actually takes a whole lot less than what I used to think.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy to me that I'm having trouble thinking of things that I want in it, but it's because it just takes a few of my interests to make me happy. And
yeah,
if my house has all that and the same thing for my family, then it's complete.
Yeah, and you only have so much time to do stuff. Even if you have this lottery money forever and you never have to work again, like you still can only have really like your interests and maybe a couple other extra things because like there's only so many hours in a day.
Yep, still gotta sleep, still gotta do your everyday stuff, and still gotta take care of yourself. So then it gets to. Yeah, you know what? I don't think it would be too crazy. I think it'd just be the size and scale of things.
Yeah.
Would be increased from an average person, but I wouldn't have, like, as of now, there's nothing crazy that I would have besides, like, the stuff that's decorating on the inside, like the layout and the things that I have. But I have some cool shit now. They're just stuffed in boxes, so it's really not having the space.
If somebody put a gun to your head and said you have to use some of this money to get something completely stupid and useless but cool, what would it be?
Water-powered jetpack.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. I was thinking like mine I think was going to be like a full-sized Batmobile made of Legos.
That's fun. See, that's a cool one. I would have to think about storage space, though.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you're rich, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's a display piece in your garage. That's what that is. See,
that
I
would
was
be
just
cool. I'd fuck with people too. I'd keep the lights off so you really couldn't tell it was made of Legos, and I'd just be like, "Yo, I got the Batmobile," and I'd just raise the garage door up real quick before anybody could get a good look at it. I'd lower it.
See, that's where that's a good one. Because I was just thinking something small, compact, definitely expensive, and definitely erratic. Not useful in any situation ever. Just kind of cool. Just kind of cool. Not even super cool anymore with how shit is. It's just kind of cool. But that's something that, as a Batman fanatic, in terms of collecting...
Imagine if somebody fucked that thing up and broke it.
That'd be really easy to do. That's the most frustrating thing. I mean, you even just break off a mirror. Good luck getting that mirror shaped back to exactly how it was.
Yeah.
An average person can't do that. Yeah. Insane.
Maybe we'd have to call Batman, and he'd help us.
He's busy.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's defending Glenville.
Yeah,
they've had the signal going on for months.
Yeah, I haven't seen him show up, but I think that's just because there's a lot of work he's got to do.
Well, that's just because he's good at his job, dude. That's the thing.
He's
Most people
cleaning
don't
up.
see him. Most people think he's a myth until they do see him. And then if you see him, you're probably gonna get your ass kicked.
I'm glad I haven't then.
Yeah, he does things for the real criminals like weed dealers.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad he wasn't around town 10 years ago. Not 10 years ago, I was
8.
18, yeah. I was not 8.
Oh no, I was saying 8 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was 8 years ago? Yeah, 8 years
20,
ago is
yeah.
better. That's a better time frame because
Yeah,
that's
7, 8 years ago probably.
being more serious about shit. 18 years ago, I almost went to prison for 17 federal crimes that I did not commit.
18 years ago?
10 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we're getting our numbers all fucked up here. I think we might have had a few too many.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Dalton, could you toss me a beer out of the fridge?
Yes.
Nice. Thank you.
Baseball throw it. He wants his underhand.
You want one, Justin?
I've actually got a little bit. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, so the point is there's a whole lot of things we can put in this dream house, a whole lot of houses inside this dream, and the things that are inside of it are from you and me and for me and him and all of us. So we're thinking of it hard, but right now that's all I've got.
Yeah. I'd have to get like an actual...
I'd have to think about it.
We need to make an actual floor plan for one.
You know what? I'm going to start designing it. Right there went our contractor and architect, so this will be pretty easy to push out. So you know what?
He's
We're
going there to get to work right now, actually.
Yep. I'm putting that right here. We're going to do lottery dream houses on episode whatever week this is that I get to. And maybe we'll think about some floor plans. By the look of these pages, this will be like episode 60 or 56, 58.
Nice. Do you got these like planned out in advance, or you just have a bunch of shit written down and you know about how much you get to per week?
No, this is just the only thing I've written out for next week is the roadies.
Yeah.
I want to do some Reddit reviews holiday review, and then I was writing down our stuff. And then that was the stuff that was supposed to be episode 51, but I wrote 2 episodes ahead, 2 pages ahead, so I ruined a whole page for nothing. I'm organized, and I hate disorganization, and that's what I did there.
I'm gonna see if I can find any. While we're going through this, I'm gonna see if I can find anything good on Reddit to throw out here this week.
Yeah, Reddit readings. That was on my list.
Well, fellas, I'm heading to bed.
Dude, it was so good yet to see you.
Yeah,
dog.
dude.
I had to hit you up next time I come to
Absolutely,
Yeah,
please
Dalton,
do.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
I doubt I'll see you till then, but happy, not happy.
Happy
No.
New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, dude, and Merry Christmas
Merry
to you and your family, dude.
Merry Christmas. to you
Awesome,
guys,
man.
too.
I'll
Yes.
hit you up around that time just to message you
Same,
and
dude.
stuff.
I need to come meet the family.
I'll see you later, dude.
See you, man.
Yeah, Reddit readings. Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
that
have
would be
to-
a good one to.
If you have another topic, we can go into that. I want to read through this before I read it out loud to make sure it's not stupid.
Yeah, I was really just. I've really just got 2 more towards the short term because I'm not thinking too much on this one. Career changes. If you could do anything, where would we be at, or what would we want to do or try to do? It's really hard because I was thinking on it, and as somebody that does a creative thing, if I could do any job that was just actually available, or anything that's available.
Oh yeah, the job question.
The job question is so hard. So if I could go back to school and do something, I would probably lean more professional and lead towards a law degree like I wanted to in high school. but actually figure out how you obtain one of those and, you know, what the real process is, not
Yeah.
just, hey, apply to a law school and this and that, you know, not just, you know, a thought. Probably would have tried to follow that through, but in real life, right now, if I were to just be able to pursue something based on my current experience plus where I just want to go, if I could do anything, I think I'd go to a minor league baseball team. I want to work.
That would be really cool.
I want to work within sports. I want to work within sports marketing, advertising, design, or just, you know, anywhere. It could be on the back end, social media, promoting, business development, anywhere within that aspect. And a minor league team has the freedom and the I guess the creative freedom, from what I've seen, to be able to really have fun with both the fans and themselves. And then also, it's just that's just a cool outlet and something to be proud of. Like, I could work for the Kansas City Bayhawks and I'd be happy. I don't care. It'd be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's like if I could do anything right now and find a way to.
Yeah, it's like is that like if you could just do anything and like say you don't even know the path to do it, like if you could just, you know, it was as simple as waving a magic wand and you immediately had the skills you needed and you could get dropped into that job today. Is that what you would pick?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, because with all my current with all the current experience that I have between like actual design work, the videography, and then like I said, business development side, the photography of sports, like everything has appealed to me and like has grown to become a real passion of mine, way more than what I thought it was beyond just a job. So, and then to be able to include that into something as fun as sports, and then I think about, you know, the benefits of free merchandise, free apparel, or just wearing the apparel of something that I'm affiliated with. Yeah, it just all around seems like the best thing, the most fun thing for me to do that also has a future, you know.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, but that's just I love that idea.
I think if I were to just be granted the skills and dropped in anything I wanted, I think I would want to be a commentator. I would want to be both a wrestling commentator and a UFC commentator. I'd want to do both.
That's a good one. A commentator is fun. I wish I had a commentator's voice just because I do like the stupid voiceovers for certain stuff now. And that's a legit talent to be a commentator, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's a legitimate talent.
You have to know what you're talking about, talk about it while watching it happen.
And be entertaining within that.
And
like,
and yeah,
present
you
it
also
in
have to
entertaining
not
format.
be brutal to listen to. Yeah, you have to be like, yeah, you have to be captivating. Yeah, you have to like get people to want to hear you. Yeah, it's that would be a tough one, but that would be a fun one. That would
be awesome. Yeah. Plus all the free events you get to go to, obviously.
Yeah.
That helps to make up for it,
Yeah,
especially
'cause-
if you enjoy that stuff.
Yeah, in order to get to that stage, you have to be like a super fan of whatever you're doing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be cool because you just got the best seat in the house for the shit that you like really enjoy watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good time. You just see all kinds of different places, and on top of that, you're not the one in there getting yourself fucked up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're not like for the UFC, you're not the one that's in there getting punched in the head. You know, you don't have to do all the training for it. You just, like I don't want to say it's not work because I know those guys work hard and it's not an easy job because if it was an easy job everybody could do it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy how like lucrative or exclusive of a job that is because so few people do it because you only have a commentary team of 2 to 3 and no matter what you're watching, whether it's sports or wrestling or whatever, it's as big as they get, and a lot of the times it's the same group of guys.
Yep. And they're usually from around that realm too. That's the hardest thing is I feel like to break into commentating.
Yes.
Like that's a legit cult like, you know, industry. Very few get in, and whenever you do, or no, I'm not going to say cult like. I guess the better thing would be magician like, because very few get in. Whenever you do, is a secret. Like it's hard to get in. It's like the referees. It's the same thing as a like the NBA refs. Like it's a pretty solid little sanctum of guys and women there. no money either. But that's what I am. I think commentating would be harder to do than reffing.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's such a
Yeah.
vocal thing. Like it's the entertainment. You don't have to be an entertaining official.
No,
You have to
You
be
just
an
have to do your
entertainer.
job.
Right.
Like their job would be hard though because that's one of those things that like good ones don't get appreciated. Good ones fly under the radar because nobody talks about good officiating.
No.
You get put on blast for the bad ones. I found something good on Reddit, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
This is another one of those "Am I the asshole?" posts here. This one, I feel bad for this dude, not because of what happened, but because of how he allowed this to happen, I guess. So it says, "Am I the asshole? I don't want my roommate bringing guys over. I, 29, was dating this girl, 24, for about a year. Things were going good, so we moved in together, renting a house. Right after moving in, she cheated on me and we broke up. She doesn't have enough money to live here by herself, so I will be staying while she moves out. She said she needs a little time to save up money. This is where the problem comes in. It has been twice now I've woken up in the middle of the night to her having a guy in bed with her, a bed paid for by both of us, and me yelling and kicking him out. In my opinion, it's disrespectful for her to bring guys over while I'm sleeping on the couch. She can sleep with other guys and all she wants, but it can't be here. I'm letting her move out without paying rent anymore. So once she's gone, so she can, yeah. So once she's gone, she can be able to be with whoever she wants in her own place. Am I the asshole? You, sir, are not an asshole. What you are is a complete fucking idiot. That's what you are. You're not an asshole. I'll tell you right now. What you are is a fucking moron and a pussy. Because I'm telling you right now, if I was in this scenario, I wouldn't be. For one, it would be no. You can get out, and you can get out now.
Yeah.
You can get, like, if you don't have somewhere else to live, then you should have thought about the consequences to your actions before doing them. And two, if you do let it fly and you're a better man than me, I guess, or you more of a pussy than me, or whatever way you want to look at it, and you want to let this woman continue living in your house, she sleeps on the couch. If you're paying all the shit and you're doing her a favor while she saves up money to move out, she sleeps on the couch.
Yeah.
Not you. If you're staying there and you're paying all the stuff, that's yours. So, sir, you are not an asshole, but what you are is a moron with no spine. And I hope you find it. Because you're a bitch.
Yeah.
And you deserve everything that has happened to you.
You went from being a genuinely nice guy and a considerate guy to quite literally being walked over by her and other men. That's dumb.
Yeah, I'm reading the comments right now. One says, this has got to be a fake rage post. No way this is real and that someone would allow this to even happen. The response to that comment was, you mean you wouldn't let your cheating ex-girlfriend sleep in your bed rent-free while you sleep on the couch?
No, sorry, probably not. That was just has me curious. I want to find.
One says, Batman couldn't get this info out of me. Yeah, all of the comments are pretty much saying what I said. They were like, yeah, why are you sleeping on the couch, bro? Like, no, this isn't am I the asshole. This is am I overreacting. No, you're underreacting. You're super underreacting because she should have been kicked out and you should be sleeping in your bed. Grow a set, brother.
Yes.
Get him out of her purse and take your fucking room back. Oh, man. Some of these are so long. I don't want to bore anybody sitting here and reading all of these because they're fucking 42 miles long. Some of them are a whole 5 inches long, dude. And
We don't have enough time for all that fun.
Yeah, we can't be reading all that.
No. Yeah, a lot of Reddit's hit or miss. I'm gonna make it a point to look up some for the Christmas. I'll look up some Christmas ones for next week.
Yeah, I wish they had a specific category. It was like, am I overreacting? Not the long version, please.
Yeah, or stupid and emotional version. Some of them are too much.
Yeah,
that are just
and
dumb.
not the cuck version like that last guy. Oh man.
Well, well, well.
Shit. Okay, yeah, I found another page. Wow, this one's crazy. The headline caught me. I will read this whole one. Someone at work stole my chair, so I had them arrested.
Overreacting?
I don't know.
First assumption.
This one is, am I the asshole? Yeah, if we're going just off the headlines, yeah, this is a bit much. I guess it depends, like, what do you mean? Like, is this someone at work, just someone you happen to work with, and they came into your house and stole the chair out of your house and took it to theirs? Or, like, is this at work and they're like, oh, check out this chair, I'm going to move this to my desk?
Yeah.
So I got a new job in sales working for a company that sells access control systems, CCTV systems, etc. The chair in my cubicle was uncomfortable as fuck, they worded this weird. Day 3, it says. Day 3, I brought my own Herman Miller Aeron chair. On day 4, it was missing. I looked around and another sales rep was sitting on it. I asked for it back and he basically told me to fuck off. I went and spoke with the owner of the company. He told me that the chairs aren't reserved. They're first come, first serve. I explained that I own that chair and it cost me $1,800. You shouldn't have brought it to work. He told me that I need to come in earlier if I want that chair. The next day, the same guy was sitting in it. And when I got to the office, I told him to give it back or I was going to call the cops. He refused, so I called the cops. It was quite a scene, but in the end, he admitted that he took my $1,800 chair. I was prepared. I had the receipt which showed the serial number. Yes, Aeron chairs have serial numbers. They asked me if I wanted to press charges. My new boss said I would be terminated if I had him arrested, so I said, absolutely, I want to press charges. My new boss fired me on the spot, so I carried my chair out with me while I was leaving. And yes, the cops arrested the dude who took my chair. He admitted to it. The dude who took my chair has been in the industry for about 15 years, but he's going to lose his security license, which means he won't be able to work in the industry. He's going to lose his job. I don't give a shit. He shouldn't have stolen my chair. Am I the asshole for making this dude lose his job? No, much like the last guy, you're an idiot for bringing an $1,800 chair to your workplace.
Yep, I see fault on both sides.
Yeah.
I get wanting to be comfortable. I get also wanting justice because he did technically steal your chair. But taking it all the way to the police and then following through with that's awful.
Yeah. Now,
You could have handled that like a man. Fight him.
Yeah, right? Kick his ass. I do got to know, though, did you get any sort of lawsuit, guy? If you, by some stroke of luck, you stumble across this, did you, get some sort of wrongful termination lawsuit? Because
Yeah, that's 100%. You
I
can't
don't
do that.
think that guy can fire you for that.
No.
Hopefully
that's why you were excited that he said that, because there's there's no way.
Yeah,
'Cause that's a wild...
Your boss can't say, if you press charges against your coworker, I'm going to fire you, and then fire you. Regardless of how stupid and petty it is, if it was an offense in which the cops could arrest this guy for, which they apparently did, you know what I mean? Is it stupid? Is it petty? A little bit. You probably shouldn't have brought the chair.
It's fault on, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can get fired for that. I think that's a...
No, and that's also your boss stepping in place to where he doesn't need to.
Yeah, that too.
Once he said, that's my chair, I brought it from home, the boss should have said, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys handle that yourselves then.
Right?
Not on company time and not at company. And not on company property. That's the only thing I would have said. Personal property is not being dealt on company property. Unless it's drugs, kids. You can always deal your drugs on company property at company time. If you work for a drug manufacturer. Or a pharmacy. Sometimes a dentist.
Sometimes a dentist. Some of these headlines are grabbing me, but wow. This is fucked up. I think it's the way that he worded this. Am I the asshole for wishing my daughter would just pass away already? Yeah. I don't have to read the article. Yeah.
I don't want to. Bro.
It from the looks of it, if I'm just skimming it, his daughter is very sick.
Okay, thank
you. And it sucks.
Just talking about how debilitating probably.
Yeah, basically like it's tough to watch and it's awful and she's definitely gonna die, but you don't word it that way, dude.
Dude, that's such a rough.
The top comment is a very good comment. You don't wish she was dead. You wish it was over, and I think that's a better way. But the title of that is the title of that is awful. You're an asshole just for the way you worded it. I'm sorry you're going through that. You probably should have not worded it that way.
Yeah.
I understand you want your daughter's suffering to end, but you can't say, am I the asshole for wishing my daughter would just die already? That's bad. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you are the asshole.
Yeah, a little bit. Like I understand where you're coming from. Like if you do just want this bad shit to go away, I understand that. You want to not see your daughter suffering anymore. I totally understand that. But use a better choice of words.
Rephrase yourself, buddy, because that is not.
That's not a good start.
No, that's a lot. You're losing all respect if any you had before. It's just how it is.
You know what? I'm not going to read this whole one, but it says, am I the asshole for answering a question in a group chat making my supervisor look dumb? I'm going to say probably not. I'm not even going to read the description. If it made your supervisor look dumb and you just answered a question,
your company's in trouble.
Yeah, you got some problems. I'm going to try to skim through and see if I can find. Okay. Some kind of, let's see. He's second in command at a very small rural ambulance service. Strictly volunteer, consists of 10 members. A member asked, they were supposed to have a meeting. A member asked if the meetings were public. Bill answered that no, they are private and always have been. Then somebody said, I've been to a lot of meetings and never once has there been anyone that was not affiliated with an agency or board member. Okay, yeah. Later that same night, I ran into a board member who was able to clarify that the meetings are actually public. It says, I spoke to a board member while doing a transport tonight. He did confirm that the meetings are open to the public. Why there is never any public attendance, I have no clue. I don't know how that made your supervisor look dumb. I think your supervisor made your supervisor look dumb. I think he made himself look dumb by giving this good. Yeah, you're not an asshole, buddy. Your supervisor just is an idiot. You should probably rethink the chain of command.
Also, take a chill pill because if you're worried about that,
yeah, right.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
I have never cared about making any management look dumb.
Not that you're trying to within that. It's just the fact of if it does, well, then that's on them. It's not disrespect. It's just
I did it just like this week. Like I didn't feel bad about it at all.
It's funny. He's got instances loaded. He's like, actually,
I did it earlier this week because he was bitching that without going too much into detail about my job, it was basically that my boss was bitching about this thing that didn't get done. We have to pull our materials for the shit that they're doing, and we only pull what's told to pull. They print out these sheets with stuff on it, and it's like, okay, you get these and these and these. And if there's nothing in there, they keep them in folders, and if there's nothing in the folder, then there's just then in our minds there's nothing to do. We got other shit to worry about. You know what I mean? It's not our job to go it's the management's job to go in and see what needs done. It's our job to do it. So he was like, hey, why hasn't this been sent down? Like, what? Like, nobody did anything over the weekend, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, and then I responded to the email. I said, you didn't print us any, I said, you didn't send anybody any pick sheets. No pick sheets were made. There was not, like...
What did he say?
Nothing. Yeah.
Oh, that's even bigger.
He didn't say anything. He was basically just like, I'm going to throw one together real quick. Can you help me with this? I'm like, yeah, sure. But yeah, I did it like just the other day. I was like, because my actual boss asked, he was like, why did nothing get done yesterday? I said, because so-and-so didn't
tell us what to do.
Didn't make the paperwork for it. Like,
so you guys didn't know what to do. Yeah, it was not like...
I knew what to do, but it's not my job. I don't get paid to do that.
Yep.
Like, I hate to be that guy.
Nope.
But he gets paid more money than me to do this shit that's easier than what I do. He can do it.
Yeah.
You know what
Dude,
I mean?
I'm exactly right there with you. I feel like it's where I'm at. There's nothing wrong with being a team player, but when there is zero benefit to, going above and beyond the stuff that you're required to do, there's no point in it.
And there's been a tendency there for whenever I take initiative, the people higher up than me think that means they can relax and not take as much themselves.
Yep.
And I got fed up with that a while back. That's why I left the first time, and I came back because I went to a place that sucked worse. But yeah, like that was part of my gripe when I left was I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff above my pay grade, and in turn, the people who are supposed to be doing it have been slacking on it because they just think I'll take care of it.
Yep.
And that's not this. It's just not how it works anymore. I ain't doing that shit no more, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. You're never an asshole for making your supervisor look like an idiot unless
you're doing it out of malice.
Unless you were lying or going out of your way to do it. But
Yes.
if your supervisor says or does something that's idiotic and you point out that it's incorrect and that they fucked up, no, you're definitely not an asshole. You're just holding them accountable, which they should be held accountable anyway.
Yeah.
They make more money than you, so.
Yeah.
I guess not in a volunteer ambulance service. They don't make more money than you because they don't make any. But still, yeah, somebody that's in charge should know better than somebody that's not. That's just how it goes. And then quite often that's not how it goes. And if they get made to look like an idiot because of that, that's on them. It's not on you.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my last of the Reddit. I'll get some more dug up for Christmas, but that's my last one of those.
I'm gonna try to find some good ones for Christmas too. I haven't been able to figure out how to operate Reddit fully in terms of finding the forums that I want to.
Yeah.
So it's very
ones
just random. They're scarce.
The ones that I find are just this. It's just they're called this. It's a AITAH. It's Am I the Asshole? You click on that, and it's just a whole bunch of different people that post a whole bunch of different scenarios. You just got to scroll through because some of them are like this, and they're real long, and nobody wants to sit here while we read this goddamn book that they wrote on this thing. Especially when most of the time it doesn't need that much of an explanation.
Yeah.
Like most of the time we don't need these people's life stories to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what I'll do then. I'll look for a random one next week, and then try to find one holiday one to have it a good mix in between there. Good conversations here. That'll be fun. That'll be good. Oh, heck yeah. That it? Nice.
Yeah, what do we got next on here?
John Cena. We can talk
That's
about
right.
John Cena.
That's right.
That's a...
The show was good.
disappointing at the same time.
Yeah, the show was good. A lot of the shit they did was good. I'll give them that. And I've been critical of these fellas the past couple months because a lot of the shit that WWE's put out lately has been garbage.
Yes.
The show was good. Like they had 4 matches, I think. They were all really good. All of the video package tribute stuff they did for him was good.
Fantastic.
The shit that they did at the end of the show was incredible. I don't even think he knew that was happening. Like he looked really caught off guard by that.
He did.
They had the whole locker room come out. The champions came out and the champions were actually his buddies too. Like they weren't just random people. Like they were his friends, and they came out and You know, gave him their belts just for a minute. Like, you know, got
ceremonial
some nice,
championship.
yeah, got some nice
Yeah.
pictures and shit. A good shot while he was sitting there holding up the belts. They did a good little video package for him. That part was incredible. The whole show itself was put together really good. I think even the decision they made to have him lose was really good because nobody wins their retirement match. It's all about making the guys that are still there look good.
Mm-hmm.
But
They didn't do a good job at that.
But
that's what upsets me.
The ending, like, just the way they did it, kind of sucked because John Cena tapped out. Like, the whole, like, for 20-something years, he's been the never give up guy. How do you have the never give up guy give up?
And give up while smiling. And
Yeah.
also give up. This is what pissed me off about it. Make him tap, whatever. Make him do that the first time. Not repeatedly flip back and forth between each other in terms of who's going to win and who's going to lose.
Yeah, they were doing that shit for, like, they were doing just the sleeper hold for like 4 minutes.
It's so fucking annoying. It annoyed me to no end because it's like for it to end in the way it did after that, I was like, that's just almost lazy writing. That's like uncreative, unwhatever. And I do get that the WWE, like, that's what you do. You don't win on your way out.
Yeah, like you make your guys that are still there, you make them look like something. Like, yeah, that.
But I think that there's a difference in this case. I think that he needed to win. Like, everybody already knows that this stuff's fake. They already know that it's planned. I wouldn't have said so before this fight, but after this match and after everything, I think John Cena might be the biggest wrestler that's ever been on Earth. That's ever around.
Because just the whole feedback from everything that was not wrestling related, like that posted something about John Cena that Saturday, like going into the show.
Yeah.
I saw countless NBA teams doing it. I saw Major League Baseball do it. I saw NASCAR did it.
Everybody.
Everybody who had ever watched a television had like something to say about John Cena on Saturday.
Yep.
Which, like, I saw that and I was like, whoa.
That's what it showed you reach. His reach, dude, is
like, I knew this guy was a fucking star of stars, but like, god damn, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
so it's just, I don't know. Seeing that, it's like, man, with everything that he's done, why the fuck are you making him lose to this tight-wearing motherfucker?
yeah.
Like, and nothing against the guy. He's that guy's a great heel.
He kicks ass,
He's a great heel. But that you can't, he's not good enough to beat, nobody's good enough to beat John Cena, even at 48. I don't know why.
John Cena.
He's John Cena, man. I don't believe that people can.
But the match was fun. It was really good. They were having fun with it. They clicked. I just think the only thing I would have changed is just the end of it. Like, you know, it would have been cool if he would have won, but I personally didn't expect him to, just because
I didn't either.
They never, like, retirement matches. The guy that's retiring always loses, but I didn't expect the tap out. You know, it was a sleeper hold that he was in for a year and a half. Like, that's when you have him pass out. You know what I mean? Like, that's when he gets choked out. You don't
make him tap.
Yeah, you don't tap, especially as light as he did. Like, there was no panic to it. He was just like,
yeah.
It was almost. It almost just looked like, fuck it.
Yeah, it was like he was watching the clock. What do I do now? Yeah. The shot clock was turning down, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I guess this is the end. Okay, bye guys, thanks."
Yeah.
And that's what gets me. I don't care if he did. I want him to. I wish he would have won, but it's just he didn't go out in like a John Cena fashion.
Yeah,
like
you just like. You stick to it until you can't, you know what I mean? Like, tap or nap, and then you don't. But you're John Cena, so you don't tap.
Or at least
Tap's
play
not
it off, yeah. But
yeah.
he didn't, because he was so like easy with it and smiling. But like, there's that picture going around of him smiling. It's like, could you have at least played it like you were being choked, bro? Not that you're happy that this is the end.
Yeah.
Because like you could tell in that moment he was just looking probably at all the fans that he could see and being like, "This is the fucking best." Like, I want to go right now in this moment with them screaming my name, with them doing that. Like, I get that sense, almost like a literal passing. But then you just left so much on the table. And then Triple H,
they booed the shit out of him, which, like,
was awesome.
Yeah, well deserved. But
very
like,
well deserved.
It kind of sucked because it was like the John Cena's closing moments, and then the half of the takeaway from it was the crowd getting censored because they were chanting "You fucked up."
Yeah.
Because Triple H fucked up booking that shit.
Yeah.
And then I saw people saying like, "Oh, the fans hijacked the show." Like, no, they were like pissed off because it was stupid.
And they're
because
fans.
It was stupid.
That's what fans are for.
Yeah.
That's what you want them for. You want them to be that diehard.
Yeah, you want them to give a shit that much.
Yeah.
Like that, they gave a shit that much because it was John Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you got to do, like, I understand having him lose. I think you got to do it differently.
Oh, 100%.
I think you got to do it differently.
That's my only yes. Just make it more manly in a sense. I'm gonna be honest. Like, make it more manly. Make it a real nail biting loss, not honestly an old age loss. That's what it looked like. It was like an old age loss. It was like you're just old, dude.
Yeah, just like do the thing where he's like trying to fight out and then eventually just can't, and he's and he just dies.
Yeah, we've seen the guy. We saw him die multiple times on Peacemaker. He can act.
Yeah,
he knows how to act now, so he can actually pull those things out.
Dude, that clip I showed you of that blooper reel where they were all losing their mind. Did you see that?
I don't know.
I'll pull that up right now. It was funny as shit. It was like an outtake. It was a blooper. Everybody's losing their mind, but he's not. He stayed locked in like the whole damn scene, and I just watched it and I was like, how the fuck did he like not budge on this?
Smith, that's a generic fucking name. The reason it's Smith is because we came over as asshats. I had to change it. And I was like, my great-grandfather, Ezekiel Asshat III, changed his very name. He owned a fucking haberdashery. And he changed his name, all right? I come from a long line of hat makers that happen to look like asses. Fucking telling some hours.
He like wasn't even smiling. Like, he was dead serious, and everybody else was, and he just kept going.
That's how you know he's a legit.
Yeah,
dude. He's one of my favorite persons. He's nominee for Character of the Year. Everybody.
That is actually very true.
Because I'll tell you what, he's a nominee, or
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
We're gonna put him. Yeah, he might get in our Hall of Fame before he's in the WWE one.
Yes, he would.
Which is
probably
pretty cool.
Be.
We could put it on his Wikipedia page.
That would be funny. That would be so funny. That would get us traction too. That would be even funnier.
Yeah, dude. Because people read it, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Well, everybody, you should go and watch John Cena's match. Oh wait, you can't because there's no more of them, and you just missed out.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, now he really is invisible.
Well, on some good news, kind of what we could kind of end on or start to end on. If you guys go to Google right now and you type in the Backroad Banter podcast, we are the first podcast to show up in terms of YouTube.
Is that real? Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. I noticed it a couple months ago, and I was like, I wonder if this sticks up. And it
That's awesome. So we booted the other guys, huh?
Yeah. So, Backroad Banter podcast, the first YouTube one. We used to be on the Spotify one as well, but these guys have taken over. Yeah, I know. Stupid cuntbags. But if you look at us right here, we are on there.
That is us.
That's us.
Yeah, that's us and the unicorn.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's the rest of us. That's even funnier.
That is pretty funny. We got a lot of results popping up here.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. But yeah, I have a screenshot somewhere where we were literally the second search. Whenever you searched us on Google, we were the second thing to pop up on everything. Nice. So
now we're just gonna have to fight those other guys.
It's really cool. Well, I'm gonna be honest. That Backroad Banter is a different one than the one that we were competing with before.
Talk to us on Instagram. Yeah. So
yeah.
There's another one.
So there's another one, and this one's all sports. I'm guessing featuring Yannick Uncamparo and Matthew Phillips.
Yeah, Christ, that guy's name is crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna look this guy up while we record a podcast. We're gonna look at a podcast.
How often do they do? And do they still do these?
To another episode of Backroad Banter, and one of your co-hosts.
Okay, well this sucks. Only because it's only audio. Oh shoot!
I feel like we got better audio than them too.
Yep. They do one. They have not done one since August 2024. So why the fuck are they up there?
Get out of here, boys. You're done. They died before we started. We took their fucking.
Nice to see everyone. Nice to not to see.
Oh.
Seeing anybody.
Oh shit.
Being back here,
Oh, they have a lot of
Holy
episodes.
God.
They went for 4 years though. Props to them.
Yeah, hats off. Good
Props
job,
to you guys. You deserve that first
Yeah.
spot right now. 4 years definitely tops our 51 episodes now.
But we'll take the reins. This is a what have you done for me lately business, and you haven't done shit for us lately. So
No,
we're taking it. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. Like
we're gonna aim to.
We're taking it, but
But yeah, go
yeah,
search us on
I'm
Google.
only talking shit. That's all. Yeah, I'm not talking legitimate shit. This is like fantasy football shit talking.
This doesn't exist. It's not real.
Yeah,
It's like unicorns and ponies.
right. I don't know, dude. The unicorns are real. I just saw one in that picture that you googled.
That's I'm gonna be honest. That was Tony.
Oh, really?
painted
He got a
him.
haircut?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what happens with cats. Very little to change them. Oh well, that's funny. That's about all I got in terms of the nonsense. Guess I can go to a review. I said it last week. I don't have any specialty flavor gummies or specialty holiday season ones. Jocelyn and Wyatt came through. I have got the Peeler's Holiday Christmas Tree Gummies. Super, super excited to try these because they are just a lot of fun and
And I gotta try these mango guys here.
apple flavored. And then Wyatt has the mango ones.
They smell incredible.
They smell super mango-y. These I'm excited for. Super soft already. Wow.
Yeah, those are really good. You didn't have any yet, did you? You were waiting for this. Yeah, I had a couple before this.
Green apple holiday trees from Peeler's Gummy. Really good.
Yeah. Yeah, these mango ones kick ass too. Is this texture always like this, or is this because they're a little bit dried out?
No, the mango's always like
The
that.
mango's like that.
Okay. Yeah, the mango's weird.
Yeah, the texture of them is weird, but the taste of them's really good. I love
It's
mango
accurate.
shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is a very good green apple, artificial flavor. Tastes like a green apple sucker or lollipop, depending on where you're located at.
Is that really a location thing? People say that
I
different.
figure, yeah, I think it's like soda and pop. I think it's just all.
I've heard both here.
Now, yeah, it depends. It depends on what family you're raised in, because
Yeah.
families say it differently,
Really?
and it's the same thing. Like some people can I go and get a drink, and then some people say beverage. It's just like a family thing.
Yeah.
Whenever people say beverage, I'm like, oh wow, you're so whimsical.
She says
Same
beverage,
beverage.
but it's only when she's talking about alcohol.
See, well,
Yeah.
and that's something that my coworker Joey does only for alcohol. He now started to adopt it, but I think of alcohol as beverages.
Yeah.
He grew up knowing it all as beverages, but now he's more associated it. But yeah, beverages and yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's not a regional thing, but I assume everything is.
Yeah, a lot of shit is, yeah. I always hated hearing, and like I've seen shit on the internet to like back this up. We had a friend back in the day who was from Texas, and he told us, and I believe I'm not from Texas, so I can't confirm it. But he told us, and I've seen also on the internet, because you know the internet always tells the truth all the time,
Absolutely.
that they call everything Coke.
I've also heard that.
Yeah.
I've
Like-
heard the South calls it Is
And
it?
that pisses me off because Coke's like its own thing. Like, what if you don't want a Coke? Like, what if somebody's like, "Oh, I'm going to the store. Do you want anything? Yeah, grab me a Coke." And this dude actually wants a Mountain Dew, but you come out with a Coke. Those are two fucking totally different things. That one bugs me.
Yeah, that one doesn't actually make sense.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe whenever when that saying originated, it was like, okay, you've only got dark sodas to choose from, and they're all close.
Yeah,
you know,
way back in
like,
the day. Nobody
ma-
gave a shit about Pepsi back in the day either.
Yeah, maybe it was a saying that was just because of the little options there were. They were like, and now it's just transpired to where like, yeah, can I just have a Coke? And it's like you're literally uncultured now. Like,
Yeah.
go to a gas station. We are in America. You've got so many, like literally ungodly. I mean, that beer distributor, dude. The ungodly amount of options that we have in this country is amazing.
You know what's funny is I go into a store and the thing that I'll grab every time's a Coke almost. If I'm not getting like a water or something, it's Coke.
That's funny. I only drink water and energy drinks.
got an energy drink in the fridge. I didn't drink that today.
And alcohol. I drink beer now.
Yeah, that's right. I have a beer somewhere.
I do too.
Oh, it's right here. It's right in front of the camera.
I do as well. Yeah, I guess I can also throw this in there. New beer for the podcast for me. Never had a beer. Never had one of these. Garage beer.
They're good. I've had them on here once or twice. I think.
They are very solid. I don't have anything to complain about. I could drink them all day long. But looking at them, I think I'd rather have a Michelob because it's classic for me now. But this might be my favorite beer in terms of design.
Yeah, I do like the can.
Can design, spot on for what a beer should be.
Yeah.
I really like this. Nice classic beer.
I wish I didn't see him. I looked for him, but I wish they would have the lime. They have a very good lime beer.
Ooh, that would
it's
be
my
delicious.
it's my
I
favorite
love
lime
the
beer.
Mm.
I think the garage beer lime is incredible. It comes in a green can. Looks just like this, but
Oh,
in a green can.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
That's a lime. That's good to know. I've seen those before.
Yeah, I think that's what you saw me drink with the couple times that I had them on here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I might have also got one at the Dirty Birds game. I think
Okay,
I had
yeah.
them at the Dirty Birds game.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would make sense too. Because I've definitely seen them now that you said, whenever you said the green.
Yeah.
That's
They're
cool.
very good.
Oh.
I feel like I had something else too. I feel like I watched something in the past week.
What have I watched? Well, I started rewatching Spartacus. For anybody that doesn't know, 2011 TV show Spartacus. Super rated R, sexualized
I
fantasy.
have seen that.
Gay Spartan show. There's a lot of inappropriateness. It's super gay, super sexualized, like I just said. One of the best shows ever in terms of, like, the graphics and kind of the art of it is stupid. But once you get through the first, 6 episodes, I'm back into it now, and it just throws me back to the time at Andy's, because that's what I watched the first time I got down at him. Because we were playing the games, because they have the Spartacus games.
Yeah.
Just it's so good. It was just throwback overall, and it was like, man, it was just cool times. So not going to review it, but that's definitely a great, that's something that I haven't finished, but I've finished once, so I'm going to throw it in there. It's worth watching. Everybody check it out. It's on Netflix now. Very
I
good.
I watched Conjuring: The Last Rites.
I tried to get Faith to watch that. I don't like scary movies, but she's like,
Yeah.
I don't either, so.
That movie is not like I like the Conjuring movies. In terms of horror movies, I think a lot of modern ones suck. I like the Conjuring movies.
Mhm.
I don't not that I think they're the best movies ever, but something about them makes me like them. I think it's because there's a whole storyline to them, and they've made 1 billion of them. Like, because the Conjuring movies are tied in with the Annabelle movies and the Nun movies. They're all like intertwined. It's like their own universe type deal.
That makes sense then.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense just based on how they are filmed and what they look like. They're all very similar style horror movies.
But yeah, I like them. I think it's not that they scare me particularly. There's some jump scares and shit.
See, that's how
But-
it is for me. Mine's
Yeah.
jump scares and then the small hint of like, what if this shit's real? You know, that's what scares me more is like, what is my mind gonna make up later?
Yeah, but I like Conjuring 1 and 2 better. I like Devil Made Me Do It. I like that better. I think that's the third
Never
one.
watched that one. I tried not. See, I have a hard time. I watched I really like the first Conjuring as a scary movie, and I think it's because the jump scares are so good. But the devil one, those anything that has the devil in the title, terrifies me because it's like pressing on the realm of if this is real.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing watching this for?
Dude, we can watch that when we get done here if you want. So,
We can watch some. We can try something.
Yeah, we'll find something. We'll find something when we wrap up. But yeah,
It's
it's
scary.
yeah, Devil Made Me Do It was all right. I like the Nun movies. I like the Annabelle movies. But yeah, this was it wasn't a bad movie. It was just probably my least favorite of all of them. But I'm a big fan of all of them.
Yeah.
So it's not saying anything bad. Like out of everything, something's always got to be the worst one of that. You know what I mean?
Especially a long series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one I think might have been. Not for any particular reason other than just like not a ton of shit was going on.
Yeah.
It was more about them like wrapping up their careers than it was.
It's more like a closer than a continuation.
Yeah, that's 100% what it was. It was more just like, tying the bow on the end of the series, and not like
Check out
not keeping it going, and not like, because all of them kind of make you like, when you get done with one, it makes you want to watch another one almost.
Yep.
But this one kind of didn't do that. Like, this one got done, I'm like, okay, they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know. Yeah.
Yep. But,
Thanks for finishing the story for it. Yeah.
But it's definitely not bad. They're cool. It's just, out of all the Conjuring ones, it was my least favorite. I don't know if I'd give it a number, but if I were to give it a list on the Conjuring scale, it's
3.
at the yeah. It's at the end.
Yeah.
Which is where it was chronologically as well. It was at the end, but yeah, the other ones just the setup ones were just better. Like,
Yeah.
I think the Nun movies are probably some of my favorite ones, because that's when they get like the creepiest.
Mm.
'Cause they're kind of like the Nun movies are kind of like the ultimate backstory, and then because I looked up somewhere how to watch them in chronological order, and it's in such a different order than where they came out.
Mm-hmm.
Because out of all of them, I think Conjuring came out first. But if you look chronological order, like where they're set in the movies, if you want to watch them in that order, I think the Conjuring's like 5th. I think it's like both of the Nun movies, an Annabelle movie, the Conjuring, and then I think another Annabelle movie. Yeah, it's.
I could fuck with the Nun movies first then, because if it's farther away from this time period, it's easier for me to separate fact from fiction, or be able to like not recognize it as something realistic.
Yeah,
now.
the first one's set like way back. I think the second one not so much, but the first one is definitely set way back, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And then the Annabelle movies creep me out, but I think that's because they made that doll creepy as shit.
Yeah, that's plus the story. They made the doll way creepier than the real doll is.
Yeah,
but
the real doll is
story,
just a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah, but the real doll the real story is the story, and that's what's creepy with it, is to think that like Raggedy Ann had done that, or something possessed a doll enough to be able to do those things.
Yeah, that doll in those movies is just creepy. Like, the doll in the movies doesn't even have to be haunted for me to be like,
Yeah, when you walk in, you notice that thing. Yeah.
It's always just staring a hole right through you. I hate when it has it on the screen and it's the only thing on the screen, and it's like looking dead at the camera. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? Stop looking at me.
Stares right through you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I love
Horror
those movies. Those
are
things
so
kick
fun.
ass. I like the actors that play in those movies. The actors that play the Warrens, they kill those roles.
Oh yeah,
They
the
really
husband
do.
and wife.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, which I mean, they made a life. They
made a career out of doing that series, dude. I mean, they also do other shit too. I don't know about the woman, but I know the man does other. He was in Aquaman.
Yeah, he does a lot of things.
He does a lot of things. I think he's
did a lot of
also-
things before too.
I think he's like a filmmaker too. Like, I don't think he's just an actor.
That's
I think
cool,
he's
man.
also like, I forget if it's producer or director or whatever, but like he has other film roles that aren't acting.
Yeah, he has behind the scenes work. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they're a talented group of people, and shout out to the people that made those movies. They kick ass. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But in terms of horror movies, modern ones, those are the ones I'm watching, because modern ones just don't do it for me anymore. I don't like the remakes of It. Didn't care for those too much.
See, yeah, it's quite. I like the remakes of it. There was just
I liked the first one, but whenever they did the second It movie where they were all adults, I didn't like that one. I thought it was stupid. I don't know why.
no, that one was dumb. That was a
Yeah.
bad movie. That was
Yeah.
a genuinely bad movie.
Yeah, the first one was all right.
Yeah.
But the second one, I was just like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah. They did good with the jump scares on that. That movie,
Yeah.
first one had jump scares for me. Plus, also not knowing the storyline and stuff, I was very interested in it as just like a culture thing. I wanted to see it, even though I don't like scary movies. But the acting's what blew me away in it, like phenomenal.
The one horror movie that I hated that a lot of people liked for some reason was Hereditary. I didn't like that movie. It was like a whole bunch of suspense building up to thinking there was about to be a jump scare, and then nothing happened, and then nothing happened, and then that just on repeat the whole movie until that dumbass kid was hanging her head out of the window and got decapitated by that road sign. And even then, that wasn't like.
Anything that was.
Yeah, that was.
I'm trying to think. What was the one movie where it was about a glass house? It's a horror movie. I can't think of it. Being such a dummy. There's also.
It's probably just called The Glass House or some
That
shit.
would be so funny.
I gotta find it now.
I just remember it from being a kid. I was like, oh shit, that's. I always thought of it as a horror movie. I don't even know if it really is now.
Yeah, it is The Glass House. Okay, so there's The Glass House. This is according to Google AI here. This is the first thing it gave me. So in 2001, there was The Glass House, a thriller where orphan siblings move in with new guardians who have sinister plans for their inheritance, all within a cold, modern glass home that enhances the unsettling atmosphere. And then there was also 13 Ghosts, a remake where a family inherits a unique glass mansion designed to imprison 13 dangerous ghosts, leading to the intense horror as they're trapped inside. And then in 2021, there was Glass House, all one word.
I'm going to go with the 2001 version because that's around the time period a couple years after is when this would have been, like, my parents would have had it. That's hilarious.
I'll look up the covers for him and see if you can
That
tell me
would
which one
help,
it is.
yeah. That would help. That's funny, though.
So here's The Glass House.
No, and that's even funnier.
Let's see. 13 Ghosts. I've seen 13 Ghosts. This is 13 Ghosts.
Nah.
And
Man,
then
I'm an idiot. What the heck?
now, just for shits and giggles, I'm also going to look up Glass House. All one word. Damn it. Movie. Yeah. And then here's Glass House.
Definitely not that one.
That shit was so funny. Not the movie, but just like the wording of it. There was the Glass House, there was 13 Ghosts, and then there's Glass House, all one word.
Yeah.
And then there's Glass House, The Good Mother. It was 2006.
Unfortunately, Google is not helping me right now, and my mind is doing the same thing. 0 results are coming forth, so that's the end of that search.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and we'll just try again later. I don't know. Maybe the search will continue.
Well, I don't know if you have any closers here.
Oh,
But
honestly, just get ready for episode 52 because it'll
Yeah.
be a good one. There will be a lot going on and a lot happening, and then a lot to look forward to into the next year. So,
and it's probably you know, I can't read the future here, but there's a good to fair chance it's going to be a little bit on the longer side. But
Yep.
but that's okay because it's holiday week. You all got time. If we got, we got time. You guys probably got time, unless you don't. But if you do, then like, what are you doing not watching it?
and if you don't, that's okay because it'll be on the internet forever. So just download it, save it, like it, subscribe, and watch it later.
Comment on it and shit.
Yeah, do all that stuff, and from there we'll keep talking to you.
Yeah, and go watch Glass House, all one word. I don't know what it's about, but you can tell me.
And then watch The Glass House, and then watch 13 Ghosts, and tell us which house was more glass.
Yes, yes.
I would love to know.
You know what? That's what else I'm going to put in my lottery house. Glass.
Glass.
There's lots and
I
lots
want
of
glass everywhere that you can see.
All right.
Wow. You guys heard it here, folks. We'll see you next week.
Adios.
That's so funny.